door bursts open as a dainty sprinter emerges inside.
Yeah, good. It's so cold out there. It's like we're next to a glacier. I'm not a pirate.
If you're going to pull that again, we're going to be having a problem.
Whoa, step back, buddy. This is a little kid.
Wait, did you throw in a little girl?
You just threw in a little girl, man. That's not cool. You better step back before you have a few new portholes.
You could not wait to use that, could you?
Boy, mates, what boy you having?
Are there particular drinks or just make something up?
Make something up. That's fine.
I have a cold beer.
I'm going to walk up to the door and I'm going to close it.
I'm going to leave.
Then I want to kick it open and say...
Oh my god.
And I'm going to run in and scream, I'm the Avatar and you better deal with it.
Hello and welcome, adventurers. You have come from various parts of the world through your own means and motivations. You currently find yourselves in the northern land of Vortundria. Vortundria is simply a newly formed country, basically on an ice sheet that people are calling a land. You find yourselves at a tavern. Currently, the name may or may not be known to you. We will decide as we move along. But this particular tavern is essentially a waypoint between the sea and the glacier in the center of the continent. And this land is essentially the patron continent, I suppose, of the god known as Rageclaw. And he is a barbarian and monster deity commonly worshipped by them. And it's not necessarily a dogma, but if you offend him, certain people may react in different ways. Otherwise, you're just basically in a lawless area. That doesn't necessarily mean that you will get jumped at every opportunity. That is just how it is.
Real quick, like my character does not know any of that information because knowing one of those things, he would have never been here.
That's fine. That is absolutely fine. That is just a name given to him by the barbarians. He has names all over the world. That is just the most popular one here.
Oh, like Yahweh? We can move on.
It is not a dogma. It is just one of the random pagan gods, essentially. All right.
Awesome.
I will go ahead and roll a d4 real quick, and we will introduce you into the scene. Salik, you are up first.
Well, fantastic.
You can choose to enter through the front door, or you can choose to walk down the stairs, whichever you feel is more appropriate.
As if like I was sleeping that night there?
Correct.
I just walk into the front door and be fine.
Inside, you are greeted with a warm hearth to your left, being surrounded by the orcs. The orcs don't really pay you no mind, despite the fact that Aarakocra are not very common up here. This seems business as usual. Not even the barmaids really give you a glance here or there. Let's give a quick roll to see if the pirates recognize you down here.
What if my arcane focus was stolen? That's why I'm here in this little tavern. I'm trying to look for it.
Sure, actually, that sounds awesome.
Because I think that would highlight some of my character's characteristics. Like he's really greedy, he's a hot temper, and he's really protective. That takes down that meets 3 out of 4 of my traits I have here.
Sure. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you walk in and you look around. I suppose looking for your arcane focus, and the people who stick out in your mind immediately are the group of rowdy pirates in the corner. Give me a check. I'm going to look at your character sheet real quick. Do you have any kind of knowledge Give me
I
a
have arcane knowledge.
Yeah, okay. Give me perception. Roll a perception check to see if you recognize those pirates in the corner. You might, like the particular captain who's standing up and just like hunched over the table whispering to his group. You feel like you might know him on like further interaction just through reputation, but otherwise, aside from their obvious pirate garb, you don't recognize them. But they do seem to be the obvious source if your focus was stolen.
Okay, but it's not in recognizing them. I guess I could go to the bar. I
Okay.
guess I would just saunter over to the bar, and and sit there. I guess, but if it's still my action, I'll just talk to the bartender and see if he's seen anyone, or ask about those particular pirates.
You walk up to you saunter up to the bar as you do, and you see a large orc, both fat and somewhat meaty. He goes, "Oi, mate, what are you having?"
Are there particular drinks, or just make something up?
Make something up. That's fine.
I have a cold beer.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry, it's gonna take me a second to get used to that.
Boy, a bird after me own heart. he walks. He walks through the little whatever the this is, and he says, "Give me a minute." He goes down these stairs and is gone for about 15-20 seconds. Then walking back up, he puts a mug on the counter and like does that slide towards you and hands you a frothy beer that is cold not only to like your immediate perception but like cold to the touch. Like
Well, that's nice.
The mug itself is like freezing.
He brings it to his nose, but gives sniffs. Fresh Pilsner, my favorite. And then he goes, and then he drinks it. And then I suppose after he has a nice long drink, he goes, "What can you tell me about those pirates over there?" And I guess I'll take out like a few, like 2 silver inside across the table.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's immediately all tips. He looks at those pirates and says, "Oi, mate, those are the wild rabbit pirates. They're not to be trifled with."
My God.
The wild rabbit pirates. They don't actually surf the high seas, which might be why you never heard of them. But outside,
the land, are they just bandits there?
No, they have a ship. I'm surprised you didn't see it coming in. It's outside. You can go see it, mate.
It's just on wheels.
This be the cold north. It's on sled.
All right, so what do I, now that that's over, what do I know about people who stole from me, or if anything?
Roll an intelligence check. As far as the people that stole from you, that was pretty good. They don't seem to have a reputation that you are aware of. You just know that their numbers are small, but very coordinated.
That sounds good.
Because they like not only jumped you and surprised you, but they then made off without you seeing their faces.
I notice anything else like a tattoo or like a robe looking thing because of coordinated, something like that. Something that sticks in the mind is recognizable.
You know that it hurts your wing really hard, so they must have been using blunt weapons in order to hit your hollow bones to the point of breaking.
That sounds good.
I mean, real quick, like hollow bones, like it shouldn't take that much to break them, right? You're like, until they broke it, like they're hollow.
Right, but hollow bones do resist tension and slashing really well. Yeah.
Oh,
but
I'm the DM. I got bird knowledge.
I only know that thanks to Tirzu. That's literally it.
You did hear his bird call earlier. The guy's a bird expert.
I'm a little birdie too. But I think he'll just sit there for a while drinking his beer while he thinks about where to find it. At the moment, I shouldn't be able to cast spells though, so I just have my weapons with me, and that's why I'm so interested in finding my arcane focus, which is, I guess I wouldn't reveal it just yet. I'll find it later.
He looks you up and down. He says, "Are ye a pirate?" God, I'm switching into pirate voices. Are you a pirate by trade?
Yar. That's what he says. Yar.
Okay.
It's an affirmative.
Says, "Well, you'll fit in well here, mate." As I keep changing my voice, I just talk to whoever. I adapt to whoever I'm talking to.
Well, lad, I have 10 different accents. Don't force me to speak up another one. I'm searching for my lucky charms. My lucky charms is my arcane focus, you know.
You switch your accent 4 or 5 times in a sentence. Like it's Australian, pirate, somewhere in Jersey.
He's well traveled.
Yeah. All right. You know what? This guy's name,
Travels.
Travels.
The
Travels New
traveler.
York.
Travels. The travel.
Travels
tavern.
the traveler.
Travels the travel tavern. That's his name.
I'm not going to call him that.
Sure.
I'm going to call him Tribbles.
Tribbles. Yeah. You're
like a fucking gerbil.
Anyway, back to Cockney. So Mike, what are you here for?
Wait, that's what it was supposed to be.
That's Australian.
Yeah, that's the Cockney of this world.
You
Okay,
sound like this pirate Australian.
Universe Cockney.
this Cockney. It's just an entirely different Cockney, divorced from the one you know.
For fantasy os. I was recently stolen from. Been looking for the scallywags who took me arcane focus. I don't suppose you've been seeing anyone who might be touting such a artifact, have ye?
He says, "Well, no, but I do know that people always be trading here. Perhaps," back to Australian, "perhaps you could go ask some of them, see if they have any wares. And if someone brings up whatever your focus might be, come see me. I'll see what we can arrange."
It sounds good to me. And he sits there for a little bit and finishes his beer. Or continues drinking it.
All right, while you are still drinking, let's introduce a new character. All right, Gavote.
Yes.
Are you coming downstairs or walking in the front door?
I would say that it is more of a dainty sprint through the front door.
The door bursts. Oh, dainty sprint. The fuck?
You know, it's like that badass sprint that you see. And
Sure. The door bursts open as a dainty sprinter emerges inside.
yeah, good. It's so cold out there. It's like we're next to a glacier. I'm not a pirate. This isn't a pirate.
Everyone's a pirate. You are a pirate.
This was actually supposed to be New Zealand, but I don't know what it is now.
Sounds like
a
a bridge Joey. Like Brooklyn Rage.
Yeah, I should have spent more time thinking of this. No, now it's Canadian.
This is a good start.
Oh.
The dainty sprint does attract the attention of a random orc by the fireplace.
Yeah,
You
I'm going to keep running past them. I'm going straight to the fire in the middle.
He's like, "What?" You hear a small voice. What the fuck was? Okay. You sprint towards the fire. Daintily, of course. Knocking over the barmaid who spills the bucket she was cleaning with, and the wild rabbit pirates, as Salik discovered, turned to look at you. What are you doing?
Oh, I give him like the nod, like, "Hey, how you blokes doing?"
They just give you a respectful nod, just like this captain fella here, like tips his hat, and then kind of sleeks back to his group, just giving you a bit of a berth, bit of a wider berth. Like they scooch a little bit just to avoid the weirdo running inside daintily.
I'm the weirdo. There's all kinds of weird shit in here. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, good job. Out of all the weird stuff, you weirdo crown.
It's so cold out there. Like, yeah. So when I'm done warming, I'm going to the bar and I'm gonna get myself a drink.
Okay, so you are just warming by the bar, by this hearth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Shouldn't take that long. I'm a Goliath, so.
Oh, okay.
A giant Goliath running around in the tavern daintily. Okay.
Oh, well, I'm 5'2".
Okay. Like a little Goliath.
He's a midget Goliath.
Well, he was raised by halflings, so or something. I don't know.
Yes, and for some whatever reason, even though I am a Goliath, you can check my DNA if that's a thing here. And so you know how you have a goldfish, and depending on how big your fish tank is how big the goldfish is. I'm not sure if that's true, but I think so. But basically, it's the same thing with Goliath people. So since I was with halflings and all their shit is halfling size, I didn't grow like that big. Facts, science.
As you are running through your backstory in your mind, you are approached by one of the knights who says, "Hail."
Yeah, no meat. Never been comfortable with that. It reminds me of some Vietnams a long time ago. Hello.
Flabbergasted, he says, "Do you need a hand?" He introduces himself. "My name is Sir Hud, and I'd be happy to, I don't know. Do you require healing?" He produces a holy symbol.
No. I'm good. Nope. I'm good. I don't need your deities. I get me own.
He stops and respectfully nods. "Oh, which one do you serve?"
Me.
He pauses, like he just leans forward a little bit, like, this bitch serious? And
Can I start taking a few steps back? Like, I don't know why he came up to me in the first place.
just by his face and your sense of urgency, you seem to think he thought you were in trouble.
No, it's just really cold. Like, did he not? I'll ask him.
Yeah, did you not notice the snow outside?
I see.
I'm nailing this New Zealand accent.
You are. You're just grabbing it. He says, I apologize, sir. I am sorry. I will go ahead and leave you to your business, Sir Deity. He gives you a little, smirk at that. Obviously, body language is fake, so you don't need to worry about look into that. And
wait. Oh, actually, I think of something. Do you have any strings for lute?
he says, "No, but we do have some supplies over at the table if you need anything else. Unfortunately, no lute strings. We are just humble knights."
Okay.
Can I go get my beer now?
Yeah, that's fine. That's
All
fine.
right. Or actually, I want to order whatever the D&D equivalent would be to Jaeger bomb.
Why does it sound like a Mexican accent mixed with Canadian?
Oh, it's New Zealand. Come on, you should know. You're the closest one to it.
A Mexican accent mixed with every other accent.
I should have put more thought into which one I was going to use.
I have swapped between 12 different accents, and you're still here, so I'm happy. All right, you are warmed as you approach the fire, or as you approach the bar.
Yep.
Salik, as you are finishing your beer, you are approached by a very tall halfling or a very short Goliath. You're not sure.
Yeah, but he can tell that I'm a Goliath.
It's in my sprint.
Dainty sprint.
Dainty sprint.
Like you're frolicking around the tavern.
Yeah, Goliaths are known for their dainty sprints.
It is every time you land, it's doo-doosh, doo-doosh. Let's see. So what I do next is move over one, and that's about all he does in reaction.
It's like the one stall difference in the bathroom. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like I would have thought he was weird if he didn't move over.
You approach Travels the Travel Tavern as he looks over to you and says, "Oi, mate, what's your poison?"
Yeah, so I want you to take some alcohol and drop it into an ale and go like shots when you do it, or something like that. I don't. Bartender choice, yay!
Right. He steps back. He goes behind towards his kegs, which are all labeled different things in various languages, and he just starts like untapping one shot, shot. And he throws you a concoction over the bar. There's your dwarven Goliath halfling cocktail. He just thinks.
The pause is part of the name. You gotta pews is that ever speak.
Repeat that.
You gotta pews, pause, poop. Never mind. By the way, he thinks to himself like, "I'm nailing this first impression. Really, really killing in this room."
This is what session zeros are for. All right, you take the. Oh,
Hell yeah! I take the shot. It was a little stronger than may have expected. So he's
It also tastes like fucking Vaseline because those flavors are not meant to go together. So
that was good. That's good. It's like a local thing.
yeah, totally. That'll be let's see, you got like 6 different shots from 6 different regions. That'll be a solid gold piece.
Yeah, no, that seems reasonable. Yep. So I slide over a gold coin. Here, I'll toss a coin to the traveler.
Hey,
Yeah.
he gives you double finger guns.
Hey, he's using my favorite customer now.
wait.
All right, 1 or 2. Okay, Heek, you are up next. Are you coming downstairs? Or are you walking undaintily through the now kicked open door that no one is
Undaintily. Specifically,
Okay.
undaintily.
Well, hold on. Let him choose.
I'm going to walk up to the door
Mhm.
and I'm going to close it.
I'm gonna leave.
Then-
I'm done with this.
I'm gonna leave.
No. And then I want to kick it open and say,
Oh my god.
all right,
Boom, baby.
okay.
That got me.
Hold on. Before you kick in the door, what the are you?
Oh,
Like, what
I'm
if-
a bird thing, but my profile picture's a fucking rabbit.
See, that's where I was confused.
Shiny's a bunny girl. That's what. It is.
Okay. And I'm going to run in and scream, I'm the Avatar and you better deal with it.
This orc,
Oh my god.
the orc over here at this point has just parked, like himself facing the door, wondering what next weirdo is going to come through, and he's now eating just like a bag of nuts, going, "Yeah, Avatar!"
So then, like, Salik turns around. All of a sudden, he has a scar inside of his face, like over his eye, and he's like, "The Avatar. I've been searching all over the 7 seas for the Avatar."
Just closing the fucking door to open.
Oh my god.
I like that detail. That is a great detail.
Yeah.
You got to use 2 boards. You got to use 2.
Thank you.
I'm going to... How is everyone looking at me right now? Or do they just not care?
Well, the one guy is just going nuts. This orc just loves all this new attention that's coming in. This fella is looking at you as well, just kind of more watching his friend's reaction than watching you. Everyone in the bar does look in your direction. Maybe sans the 2 player characters up here. Who knows? But you do have everyone's attention.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay,
I
so
saw
I'm
him.
going to walk very self-importantly to the bar and say, I would like a drink of your best ale, please. And keep
Well,
in mind, I'm like an underage girl.
Yeah. She's 8 in the game.
As soon as a new person comes in and sits next to Salik, Salik moves over one.
I'll move the stool with you. There you go.
I too move over to away.
Move away from the young girl. Just plants itself. How is the 8-year-old girl have more health than the fucking fully grown man?
It's a woke story. That's why.
Well, Travel looks over at Gavote and says, well, I just made him the best drink in the world, apparently. He goes back over with the same mug. Shot.
He's gonna give a child alcohol.
Lawless land, buddy.
Yeah.
I thought the joke would be that I wouldn't be able to drink alcohol. Like, no one would let me. Oh, well,
Well,
I
that's
guess
not
I'm gonna get
happening.
shit-faced.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta drink it new. It's been poured.
So now you've got a drunk 8-year-old running around a tavern.
Well, he hasn't.
Yeah,
All he's done is order. No one says he's drank it yet.
right. I'm gonna try and drink it, but it tastes disgusting, and I'm gonna immediately throw up.
It'd be kind of a hilarious scam. Like, you could buy it, but I'm not gonna let you drink it.
Did he throw up to his right or to his left?
I puke in your direction.
Either way, Salik moves over one.
Yeah. And I too move over to where Sleek is.
You just get up from the stool.
Nope, just gonna go give the stool. Oh, yeah, no, I can smell it, Neil. Yeah, no, I gotta get gotta go. Like he's gagging because like is like their throw up is trying to make me throw up, so I gotta go over by Sleek.
Sorry,
Stop
I'm looking
it.
at you and you're making me.
Well, don't look at me. I won't look at it.
All right. Now that you've got a sick child at the bar, and Gavote off, I guess. Sir Hud, actually who we've clearly established as a helpful person, comes over to Heek and goes, "Small child, are you okay?"
Fine. I can't do this voice. I'm fine.
I understand you might be delusional, thinking you're the Avatar, and then you ordered a drink. Is there anything? Is there
he's
anything?
He's not even blue.
Oh,
Last
I'm
time on
a
Avatar.
strong, independent ranger who can handle herself. Thank you very much.
well, as a supreme gentleman, I'm going to insist that you come over with us and take it easy, because clearly you cannot.
There goes the
handle this film.
patriarchy all over again.
Hold on.
It's a
I
pretty
step in
gentleman's
like
killer,
I step in. No. Like no. He's a stranger. Stranger danger. Nope. Do not go with him.
Stranger
wait, it's okay.
He hears Salik sigh, and then he like pinches the bridge of his nose, and he goes, "Rage Claw Christ."
Oh my god!
That cracked me up.
All right, while this is happening, Rat, are you coming downstairs or walking through the burst open door?
Oh, I am strutting through the door with my glorious cape, flapping in the wind, and my dragon scale surfboard under my arm.
We should have rolled for our entrances so we could get epic fails.
I mean, I nailed mine. So.
You rolled a 1. Your foot goes through the door.
You hear the one orc with peanuts nudge his friend, saying, "I told you it was going to be another bird."
All right, so now that I'm inside, I want to loudly announce, "Hail, Brosafinos! Which one of you righteous chads could put me towards some gnarly waves or contracts to pay me?"
Salik moves over one.
Most standoffish bird in history.
I keep moving closer to Salik because he's the only guy that seems normal in here.
He's moving away from the bar. Get me out of here.
I just keep on.
I just
following.
want to drink my beer in peace.
Yeah,
Even
me
if it
too. That's why I'm over here by you.
I just want to
keep-
grill,
I just want to grill.
even if it is just a pilsner. Okay.
Oh my god.
Bros, I'm frothing for an answer here.
One of the tavern maids comes up to you and says, we've got a quest board over Yonder?
Is that a maid? It looks like a dude.
That sure is a maid, according to Roll20.
I want to judge her based on
is
her
ma'am.
surfing ability.
It's ma'am.
It's ma'am. No. All right. Roll investigation.
Oh, that's intimidation.
No, what? We're going with that. We're going with intimidation.
It is kind of intimidating.
You like lunge your surfboard forward and demand like to know what she's all about in terms of surfing. And she is taken aback and she says, listen, sir, the quest board is over there. Also, we are dealing with a lot right now. There's some dainty joggings. There's now one too many birds in this bar. I suggest going over there.
Oh, rookie. I want to inspect everyone else around me for if I think anyone of them can surf.
Excuse me, bar witch. I don't know if you knew this, but there's some puke over by the beer bar.
Bar bitch.
Bar witch.
What is that? Not the correct title? Is this
Booze
like a
witch.
flight attendant thing? Like we can't call them stewardesses anymore.
That'd be
Okay,
kind of a cool profession, but like this a witch, but all of her spells surround pouring booze and everything.
Is it witch or wench? Is it wench?
Wench.
Oh, me apologies.
I do like the idea.
I
do like the
I meant
idea.
to call you a wench.
Booze witch. Boozecraft.
I do like the idea of bar witch. That is now.
Oh, bar witch.
She goes, sir.
All right, I'm back up a little bit. Seem angry.
She composes herself, points Rat towards the quest board over here, and she says, I will go deal with that in a minute, but this door has been open for about 5 minutes.
Yeah. You gotta use 2 boards. Use 2 boards. It's really stinky though, but okay.
Now, while she's doing that, I want to inspect everyone to see if there's any rad.
I'm gonna use that investigation roll that you had.
Okay.
And yes, there is in fact a legendary surfer in this bar.
Legendary surfer.
Legendary surfer.
Played by Johnny Depp.
Over here,
Oh,
the
man,
bar
I hope it's me.
the pirate captain. So his name is going to be, I got a pirate name generator.
Can Salik use prestidigitation to open the door again for no reason?
You can. No, you don't have your arcane focus.
That's right, I don't. That'd been stupid.
All right. You see over here the pirate captain, whose name has been. Actually, no, you do know his name. His full name is Farmer Blunderbuss. Blunderbuss being his nickname.
Bodie.
Clueless.
Well, I'm going to immediately walk up to him and,
That's not a
seeing
name.
how much of a rad surfer he is. I'm going to go ask him, hey, bro, can you tell me where I can hit up some rad tsunamis?
Okay, this is happening now. You approach Blunderbuss, and Blunderbuss looks at you and recognizes, of course, your surfing swag, and he goes, "Nah, man, I don't do that anymore. Not since the incident.
I'm retired.
Not since that incident."
Oh, yeah, I knew this one is the reluctant hero. Yee.
But you're the only one who knows how he thinks. You got to come back. Okay,
That
one
is
more time.
so not righteous, dude. You can't give up on that, man. It's a life, a living. It's the world of freedom.
I found.
Is this hippie?
Yeah, I gotta agree with the little girl. Fuck me.
I'm going to glare at them. Just death eyes.
Well, your intimidation roll from earlier was really shitty, so really you're just kind of squinting awkwardly.
I thought my intimidation roll was good.
A 7 and then a 5? No.
That's not even better.
Wait, is this rolling with advantage or rolling with disadvantage?
I just didn't want to
Yeah.
roll again. I just took his old roll. So.
Okay. so I'm just squinting.
Blunderbuss looks at you and says, I've got a new family now, a non-surfing family. But if you do want to catch the gnarliest wave possible, the sea isn't going to be doing it for you. You need to catch an avalanche.
I am immediately excited. Bro,
Yeah.
I am so amped. Where can I do this?
There's an avalanche that comes once per year, known as the Wanahakalugi Avalanche.
Yeah, meat. I don't think that's how any of that works.
At this point, like Salik stands up at the sound of hippies, and he goes, "My crew once encountered a hippie, a group of hippies before. My ship and I, and my shipmates and I, they didn't even list us over to a week. Very first light, chief hippies come cruising down the sea. So we formed ourselves into tight groups. You know, it's kind of all squares in the battle like. You've seen a calendar at the battles of some ancient battlefield, whatever. And the idea was hippies comes to the nearest man, and that man, he started pounding and hollering and screaming, and sometimes the hippie'd go away. Sometimes he'd go away. Sometimes that hippie, he looked right into you, right into your eyes. You know the thing about a hippie? He's got lifeless eyes. Black eyes, like a doll's eyes. When he comes at
Full
you,
of soy.
doesn't seem to be living until he bites you or gives you some granola. and those black eyes roll over white, and then you hear that terrible high pitch of screaming. The ocean turns red. In spite of all your pounding and your hollering, they all come in and they rip you to pieces.
I think those were vampires, meat. Like that.
So,
I do have a
Did you just
story.
say that the hippies turned the water red?
I don't know. I went in and out while he was speaking, but I too have a story about hippies. I once was at wait, hold on. Yep. I was performing at the grandstand. It's in a different part of the world, and I was up there on stage. And I'm hitting it, and all these hippies were like, "Oh yeah, we're hippies. Look at us." And I'm like, "No, I hate hippies."
Goddamn hippie! Whoa, dude! Not cool! What's up?
So I called out for security. I was like, "Security, get those hippies!" And yep.
I'm
Can I
no
roll for
hippie, bro.
bullshit?
I just respect the water, man. I live for the sea.
I could not get through that story.
Well, okay.
And I couldn't tell if his story was a threat or not.
Yeah. I mean, if I had security here, what's this little girl's name? Heek. Do you have a hippie story you would like to share?
What is this, a hippie story?
I don't know how to respond to this.
With a hippie story.
All right. Travels is now after seeing all this, he has given Heek a fresh cup of water. He then has essentially the barmaids try to contain the situation, basically saying, "Sir, I need you to sit down, or I'm going to ask you to leave. You can sit with these pirates if you want. Do you want a drink or any sort of refreshment? Or perhaps I could guide you to the quest board."
That's an offer. You can sit with these pirates if you'd like. Maybe they'll kill you, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sitting down with the pirates because I want to hear more about this wave, this avalanche wave.
Yeah, that's not a weave. By the way, Bar Witch, there's still puke over here.
She sighs and comes over with the bucket that was spilled over from earlier, and essentially comes to take care of it. As you are sat down, the pirate sees all these weirdos by the bar and says, "You know what? Hey," he gestures with both hands, trying to gesture everyone over to him.
Yeah, 1 second. No, do it in circles, not up and down. Circles. You really got to get it in the circles.
He's really looking for a slap.
So what's the wedge on this wave?
Well,
All right, so I guess why is he calling? I guess I'll move over there and see what he's saying.
Yeah. As you are approaching, he says, "We've got a job to do." The pirate goes, "Yar, birdman, come here."
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not a bird.
Which one?
Yes, all of you, come here.
Yarp.
Wait, I'm not.
Tubular.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not a bird.
A plane.
Small, giant. Come here.
Small giant.
I've got
Annoying little man.
I've got a job for you.
Uh,
You want gold? I got gold.
I always want gold to pay for the ride, man.
Someone say gold. Sleek says he actually does say that because he's overpowering greed.
He goes, "Aye."
Yeah.
And he's got a fairly sizable pouch that he just kind of puts on the table. "This and more can be yours, but we need to start planning something. I've got a scheme I want to enact."
is it in pyramid form? Because I've already been down that route.
So I got some vitamin juice I can sell you.
He goes, No. It's about the Watahaki Loogie wave and a house. Inside this house.
I'm already in, bro.
Yeah. Inside this
not.
house.
Keep going.
Inside this house is a treasure. I come forward, everyone.
I can hear you. Heek, come over here. You have small. You're small. You can get through. You can get into close places if we need to.
As you are approached, he says, this avalanche that appears once per year opens up a home, and inside that home is a treasure that I'm trying to plunder."
Okay, I have questions. One, I lost that accent quick. Why would somebody build a house where there's avalanche every year? Two, why wouldn't we just take the treasure for? Yeah, I got one now. What? I've been around you guys too long. Why would I? Yeah, bit my tongue. Good, thank you. Why would I not just take the treasure instead of giving you the treasure for a little bit of coin here?
Why do you suddenly have a lisp?
I bit my tongue. We established it. Now it's canon.
Yeah. All right. He says the avalanche that Rats asked about that is suddenly now part of this. He says it'd be a curse. The curse is made by a home far in the mountains, and when that avalanche occurs, the home is revealed.
Okay, another question. How can a home do a curse? Is the home sentient?
No, the home be haunted. I'm pretty sure I said that.
Well, no, you said the home did a curse and now there's an avalanche yearly.
Listen, hauntings and curses kind of go hand in hand. We're not questioning this right here.
Hey, I hope you all believe in ghost stories. You're in one.
So earlier, when I rolled a random adventure, it was a horror story. So that's just what I'm rolling with, man.
Oh, it's perfect. Because I'm a pirate. I could be Barbosa. It's great.
Right.
And I'm just going to be me. It's greatness.
So
I think I'm Captain Jack in that then.
My hippie story is canon, by the way.
So is mine.
All right. So essentially, this pirate is offering you guys a job. The home that in question is located near the glacier that I mentioned way earlier. And once per year, the avalanche occurs, revealing the home. While he is surfing on this avalanche, because that's just how the magic is going to need to work. He wants you guys to go into the home and plunder the treasure.
Yeah, that's why my question about why wouldn't we get to keep it instead of taking a little bit of gold if we can get all the treasure? Like, that doesn't add up to me.
The other pirates like kind of handle their weapons a little bit, and Farmer Blunderbuss says, "Aye, because we be the Wild Rabbit Pirates, and no one crosses the Wild Rabbit Pirates."
Well, okay, I mean,
Bro, you're really harsh in the mellow over here. Let the man talk about the righteous wave.
I'm sorry if I'm just wanting some particulars when it comes to money. Back me up here, Hyatt. Hyatt? Hiek?
I have nothing to do with this, man.
Salik, you gotta back me up on this. Like, the finance is the important part.
Let's see the gold first.
Just tell me where to drop in and show me the money.
All right. He opens up the pouch, and inside are a bunch of gold coins of, give me perception. See if you know anything about this denomination.
I bet I do.
Okay. All right. So evidently, only Yeticast or
Rat.
Rat.
Rats.
Rat
Only
Scratch.
rats. Yeah, only Rat Scratch really knows about this type of coin. Rat, you are aware that this denomination is a very, very, very ancient form of. It comes from a civilization that worshipped Rage Claw in this continent ages ago, and he says, "Back when I was but a lad, after the Wanahakalugi wave, took off as it does once a year, we went inside, and this was just a fraction of what was in there, and I took it with me."
Okay, I'm interested.
We gotta do this, buddies.
Does he happen to have a map? Do we see a map there? We can, if they ask him for it.
Oh, I have a map.
Naturally, there is a map on the table that has been stabbed with an axe like several times with a knife, like just as you do with fantasy maps. He just stabs it every
Yeah,
every
stab
time.
it's the same place. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's gotten pretty good. Like there's a little bit misses here and there, but it's more hits than misses. Pretty good.
Yeah, you guys, this is a bad idea. Like, it's a map. We need it to find this. Don't stop putting holes in it.
Aye, but it's what I like to do. He stabs the map again, and his crew just kind of like sighs.
How many pirates are there?
There's 3 others with him.
So there's 4 altogether. Okay.
4 altogether. Yeah, there's Blunderbuss and his 3 other surfer pirates.
Can I do an investigation to see how tough they are?
Certainly.
Just kill these guys and take the money and do
I kind of agree. Like, they gave us all the information we need.
So, yeah, I want to do this. Size them up. See if I can take them.
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, Blunderbuss is armed to the teeth, and you're pretty sure, like, as he was stabbing that map, you like kind of got the hint of magic on it. But otherwise, like, man, if you could just get a couple more guys with you, you might be able to take them.
Can I try and intimidate them into just giving us the map and not having to give them anything?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so I've got +3 to intimidation. It's like, how about you give us the map and we give you nothing? And I slam my claw on the table.
That is adorable.
Let me give him a save.
Intimidating cuteness.
Okay, you let's see what you can do now.
Considering the Avatar has just demanded some of the information, the fight has left like the nobody pirates. Blunderbuss, however, picks up his knife slowly from the table and says, "Avatar, I respect ye hustle, but if you're going to pull that again, we're going to be having a problem."
We're really awkward when the real Avatar
Step
comes
back,
around.
buddy. This is a little kid.
Wait, did you throw in a little girl?
You just threw in a little girl, man. That's not cool. You better step back before you have a few new portholes.
You could not wait to use that, could you?
I've been dying for it.
I was trying to have my drink. Oh God! I burst out laughing.
Perhaps it's true what they say. Sailors should keep information to tell no tales. I thought we would be dealing with honest surfers and honest pirates, but
only honesty's in the wave, man.
You're gonna surf him for it? That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, like an 80s, like
We're gonna search for the map,
Like
and the
montage and everything.
yes.
Oh my God, that would be. Oh yeah. Okay.
I challenge you to a surf off, sir.
You're the best.
Oh man, I've heard about these thirst offs. Like they get serious. There's so many S's.
Bring the heat. Bring the heat.
Do you Gilligans actually think you have a chance in this contest? I know we do.
Roll intimidation. I will give you advantage since that was actually pretty clever. Blunderbuss puts his knife away and says, "Aye, but what? So you want me mapping me gold?
And
but
your magic sword.
What will ye wager in the surf off?"
Oh, I'll wager all the money that other guy was flashing around earlier.
That was him.
No. What's his name? Salic. I saw him had a bunch of gold.
He had 3 pieces of silver.
You know what? Let me see. Maybe Salic has. You said he has a bad reputation, right?
Oh yeah, he has a bad reputation.
Let me roll for Blunderbuss and see if he's heard of Salic.
Yeah. Hey, Blunderbuss, what? I don't know if you're interested, but does he like available? Like, I mean, if you wanted to play for the child.
The child, as in, like,
I'll go give you a child.
I'll give you.
Yeah.
Hey, no, we don't. They all stand up. Whoa. Hey, we be pirates, but no.
No, not like that. It's like to do chores and stuff on the boat. Guys, we're not gonna lose. Rat Scratch is like great. I assume. I don't know.
Although we be woke pirates, it'd be bad luck to have a small woman child on board.
It's like, excuse me, what the fuck? I'm really mad at you.
What? There's nothing to worry about. How could he lose?
He's rats.
I still look really mad at you.
Like an angry bunny.
All right, so are we doing this?
I am not comfortable with this indentured servitude, so I will put up my rad surfboard.
Indentured servitude of a child.
Yeah, I am not cool with that deal.
You could bet your own life, I guess. Like you lose.
I want to point out
new
that I have more health than you. Keep that in mind.
All right,
I'm saying, like, is that weird here? Like,
I did roll investigation for Blunderbuss. He does know who Salic is. He says, I thought I recognized Salic in the back there.
Aye, they call me Salic, the hippie hunter. A hard-fought name, I assure you.
He says, I hear you have that arcane focus that everyone would be after. You wager all your coins in that arcane focus. We have a deal.
I would never do it, but unfortunately...
Wait, Philippe, don't tell him he doesn't know. We are guaranteed to win here. Because yeah, I got a bitch. Yeah, I got a bitch.
Bro, if I lose, we'll just stab him.
By the way,
why not out of the middleman? Why not just stab him right now?
Then Blunderbuss says, "You know I can hear you, right?"
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you need to roll.
Yeah, roll. Like, just you could say you're whispering. You could say you're whispering.
Yeah. Oh wait, I have a spell to speak with animals. Maybe I could speak with these birds.
I mean,
chirp, 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 chirp.
Can I slap him?
The league is like, hey, that'd be racist, yo.
Not cool. I want to go up and slap him.
Hey, you better.
Really? I'm not kidding.
No, some of my best friends are birds.
God.
I'm slapping him. I'm doing it. Okay.
These are the wrong people we're supposed to be
20.
attacking. Oh my god, a natural 20.
All right.
Okay,
Who are you
okay.
bitch slapping? Who are you bitch slapping?
Was it Arkan, who is a
Good
minute
vote.
ago trying to sell me to an indentured servitude, and
No,
then
I was
now he's
putting
being
you up.
incredibly racist.
Gavote. All right, yeah,
I love
Gavote. Gavote, you take non-lethal damage, but it hurts like a bitch. Like,
Are they distracted right now?
Yes, because I've just slapped him. I guess
Yeah.
that is
Can I sneak up behind the guy and like slit his throat?
who?
Blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss?
Yeah. Because if they're being distracted by this like weird fight, I want to take the opportunity.
I'm gonna have you can roll stealth to try to like do that Assassin's Creed thing you're trying to do, but like it's gonna be difficult because everyone is looking at you while this is happening.
Yes.
Oh
Yes!
my fucking
Yes. Natural 20 and I've got a +8 to my stealth.
god. Okay. Rats, while the pirates are watching this little slap fight go on, you just stealth away behind Blunderbuss and draw a knife on him. And I am going to give him like, if this is kind of like our boss encounter, let's at least give him a saving throw or something, okay?
Because we just screwed up your story.
Oh no, that's fine. I have no attachment to Blunderbuss. This is just happening. So
Yeah. So anyway, what I was thinking. Oh wait, that missed something. I was over here talking to the bar with.
you got bitch slapped, bro. That is what was happening.
A natural 20, you got knocked on your ass.
Oh,
You're
hey
stunned
man,
now.
that's not cool. I voted for
Trump.
The D&D equivalent of
I-
Obama.
no, I voted for Barack O. Pelican
I want
Twice.
to slap him again.
twice.
You hear a sickening
14 to slap. I'm slapping him again.
All right,
All right.
seriously, I'm about to give you away for free. Okay, this is ridiculous.
All right.
Okay.
You hear as this slap fight is occurring and Gavote is trying to defend himself, you draw a knife, and I am going to say this is loud enough that you hear a as Blunderbuss drops to one knee and blood now splatters on the table. People stand up seeing this, and that is just a tavern-wide initiative. You basically committed murder.
And that's where tonight's journey ends. With their heroes surrounded in a tavern-wide brawl. Will they be able to get out of this mess? Find out next time on Caves and Cryptids.